Hey there, coin enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered if that penny jingling in your pocket could be worth more than your car, or even your house? Well, buckle up because today, we're diving into the top 10 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that are worth millions of dollars. These aren't just coins, they're treasures with incredible stories. Let's jump in. Today, what if I told you that a small D-mint mark on your Lincoln penny could make it one of the most valuable treasures in your pocket change? Stick around because today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1963 D Lincoln penny, a coin that's not just a piece of history but also a potential jackpot for collectors. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American coinage since its debut in 1909, designed to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1963, the penny had already become one of the most recognized coins in the United States. That year, coins with the D Mint mark were struck at the Denver Mint, one of the largest mints in the country. In 1963, the U.S. economy was thriving, and millions of pennies were produced for circulation. Over 1.7 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in Denver that year, making it seem like this coin would never be rare. But as we'll soon see, rarity isn't always about how many coins were made, it's about how few survived in pristine condition. So, what makes the 1963 D penny stand out? Let's break it down. The design, the obverse, or head side, features Victor David Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design first introduced in 1909. The reverse, or tails side, displays two stalks of wheat framing the words 1 cent, a design known as the wheat penny. The mint mark coins minted in Denver bear the small D mark located just below the date. This mint mark is crucial for collectors, as it differentiates the Denver pennies from those minted in Philadelphia, which had no mint mark. Metal composition: the 1963 D penny is made from a composition of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This was standard for pennies of that era, but as copper prices have risen, the intrinsic metal value of these coins has also increased. Now, here's the million-dollar question, or in this case, the thousands of dollars question. Why is the 1963 D penny worth so much? Condition matters. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state, MS70. The 1963 D penny is valuable primarily in higher grades. Uncirculated specimens with no wear and a shiny, red luster can fetch significant sums at auctions. Errors and varieties: some 1963 D pennies have minting errors, such as double die obverse, where the design appears doubled, or repunched mint marks, where the D appears stamped multiple times. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can dramatically increase the coin's value. Rarity in high grades: while billions were minted, very few 1963 D pennies remain in flawless condition. Most coins were used in daily transactions, leading to scratches, wear, and discoloration. Finding one in mint state with its original red luster intact is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, what's the 1963 D penny worth today? The current market value depends on its condition and rarity. Circulated coins: a 1963 D penny in average circulated condition is typically worth just face value, 1 cent. However, even lightly worn examples can fetch between 10 cents and 50 cents for collectors filling their sets. Uncirculated coins: uncirculated pennies, especially those graded MS65 or higher, are where the real money is. In 2024, high-grade 1963 D pennies have been selling for $50 to $300 at auctions. Error coins: error pennies, such as those with double die obverse or repunched mint marks, can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. In fact, the most valuable 1963 D penny ever sold went for $33,000 at auction due to its perfect condition and a rare minting error. Think you might have a valuable 1963 D penny? Here's what you need to do. Inspect the coin, look for the D mint mark, and check the overall condition. Does it have scratches or discoloration? Or does it still shine like the day it was minted? Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, unusual marks, or other anomalies. Get it graded. Send your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade will give you an accurate idea of its value. Sell it smartly. Rare coins often perform best at auctions, where collectors bid against each other. Online platforms like eBay or dedicated coin auction sites are great places to start. So, there you have it, the fascinating story of the 1963 D Lincoln penny. From its humble beginnings at the Denver Mint to its status as a collector's dream, this little coin proves that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. Now, it's your turn. Check your pocket change, your piggy banks, or even that old jar of coins sitting in the back of your closet. Who knows, you might just uncover a 1963 D penny worth thousands of dollars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Welcome back to Treasure Coins Uncovered. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of a seemingly ordinary coin, the 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might have one of these tucked away in your change jar or coin collection, and you won't believe what it could be worth. Stick around because we'll uncover its history, explain why it's so valuable, and reveal its current market value in today's collector market. First, let's talk basics. The 1977 Lincoln penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it doesn't carry a mint mark. Unlike coins from Denver, D, or San Francisco, S, Philadelphia pennies of that era are blank in this regard. Over 4.4 billion of these pennies were struck in 1977, yes, billion. So at first glance, this coin seems like just another common penny, right? Wrong. Here's where it gets interesting. So why is the 1977 penny worth more than a penny? Its value lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and errors. Let's break it down. 1. Condition matters. Coins in poor condition are usually only worth face value. But if your 1977 penny is in excellent condition, what collectors call mint state, it could fetch a significant premium. Pennies graded as MS65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are especially desirable. 2. Rare errors. Some 1977 pennies have errors, like double die obverse or reverse design issues. Look for doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date. These rare mistakes can multiply the coin's value exponentially. 3. Historical context. The 1970s were an era of high penny production, but Philadelphia coins were often mishandled during minting. That means finding a flawless or error-free 1977 penny is much harder than you'd think, adding to its allure. Now let's talk numbers. How much is this coin actually worth? A standard 1977 no-mint Mark penny in circulated condition is worth just face value, but that's not why we're here. Coins in higher grades, such as MS65 and beyond, can range from $50 to $500 depending on the buyer's interest. But here's where it gets wild. 1977 pennies with rare mint errors or in MS67 plus condition have fetched up to $5,000 at auction. Yes, you've heard that right, $5,000 for a penny you might have casually spent on gum years ago. Pro tip: always check with a reputable grading service to authenticate and grade your coin before selling it. Collectors value certified coins significantly higher. So, how can you tell if your 1977 penny is a hidden treasure? Here are 3 simple steps. 1. Inspect the condition. Look for sharp details, minimal scratches, and a bright, reddish hue. These are signs of an uncirculated coin. 2. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to search for doubling on the lettering or any unusual marks on the coin. 3. Consider professional grading. If your coin looks flawless or has an error, send it to PCGS or NGC for grading. A small investment could lead to a big payday. You might wonder, why are people paying so much for a penny? Well, the answer lies in supply and demand. Collectors are always on the hunt for rare, high-quality coins to complete their sets. As fewer 1977 pennies remain in mint condition, their value skyrockets. Additionally, the nostalgia factor plays a big role. Coins from the 1970s hold a special place in the hearts of many collectors who grew up during that era. Combine this with the thrill of finding an error coin, and you've got a recipe for high demand. So, there you have it. The 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny might just be the treasure hiding in your pocket change. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, This coin proves that even the smallest details can lead to big rewards. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And let us know in the comments, have you checked your pennies recently? You just might have a jackpot waiting to be found. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Have you ever held a simple penny in your hand and wondered, could this be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving into one such coin that might just blow your mind, the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. What's so special about this unassuming coin? Stick around, because we're going to uncover its fascinating history, unique features, and its shocking current market value. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this penny has seen numerous changes in design, materials, and production over the decades. But among all those pennies minted over the years, the 1978 no-mint mark penny stands out. Why? Because some of these coins have become incredibly rare, and their value has skyrocketed in recent years. 1. The basics of the 1978 Lincoln penny. First things first, what exactly is the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? As its name suggests, this penny was minted in 1978, and, like many pennies produced at the Philadelphia Mint, it does not have a mint mark. That's completely normal for coins produced in Philadelphia at the time. The front, or obverse, of the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. 2. What makes it so valuable? Now, here's where things get interesting. While the 1978 penny isn't rare by itself, millions were minted. Certain coins from this year are worth a small fortune. Why? Two main factors come into play: condition and errors or unique features. Condition matters. Coins that are graded highly, especially in uncirculated condition, can fetch thousands of dollars. Collectors are always on the lookout for pennies in mint state condition, which means no scratches, wear, or discoloration. A 1978 penny graded MS-67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Error coins. Even more exciting are the error coins. These are pennies that were struck incorrectly during production. Some of the most valuable errors include doubled die obverse, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. These errors make the coin one of a kind and highly sought after by collectors. 3. Record-breaking sales. Did you know that a pristine 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln penny once sold for a whopping $33,000 at auction? Yes, you heard that right. A penny selling for tens of thousands of dollars. This coin was in near-perfect condition and had no noticeable flaws, making it a dream find for any collector. 4. How to check if you have 1 inch. So, how can you tell if your 1978 penny is worth a fortune? Follow these steps. Examine the condition. Look for any signs of wear. A shiny, uncirculated penny is always worth more. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubled letters, off-center designs, or any unusual features. Get it graded. If you think you've found a gem, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade and authentication. 5. Current market value. Now, let's talk about the current market value. A typical 1978 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition is worth just face value, 1 cent. But if it's in excellent condition, its value jumps dramatically. A lightly worn 1978 penny could fetch $1, $5. An uncirculated penny might sell for $1.50, $100. And those rare, high-grade pennies or error coins? They can go for as much as $33,000 or more. 6. Why is it so valuable? So why do collectors go crazy for these coins? It all boils down to supply and demand. High-grade 1978 pennies are rare because most coins from that year were used in circulation and became worn or damaged. Finding one in pristine condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. On top of that, The historical significance of the Lincoln penny adds an emotional appeal for many collectors. How to sell a rare coin. If you think you've struck gold, or copper, in this case, here's how you can sell your 1978 penny. Visit a reputable coin dealer for an appraisal. Listed on online auction sites like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Attend a coin show where you can meet collectors and dealers face to face. Just make sure to research the market so you know the true value of your coin before selling it. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1978 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, this penny proves that even the smallest things can hold incredible value. So check your pockets, your piggy banks, and those jars of spare change. You never know what treasure you might find. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? The next video might just help you uncover your own hidden fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, mystery, and value behind the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, one of the most sought-after coins in the collecting world. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden treasures in your spare change. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss any of the valuable tips we share on collectible coins. Today, we're exploring the story of the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a small coin with a big value. This seemingly ordinary penny could be worth thousands, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why collectors are going crazy over it. First, let's take a step back to 1982. This year was a pivotal moment in U.S. coin history. The U.S. Mint was dealing with rising production costs due to the soaring price of copper. For decades, pennies were made almost entirely of copper, but by 1982, the cost of producing a copper penny started exceeding its face value. To address this, the Mint switched from making pennies out of 95% copper to using a copper-plated zinc composition. This transition happened mid-year, which means there are two major types of 1982 pennies, the copper pennies and the zinc pennies. The 1982 penny became unique for having 7 known varieties due to changes in design, weight, and composition. Now, here's where things get exciting. Among the 1982 pennies, there's one particular variety that stands out, the 1982 no-mint mark penny. These were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't use mint marks at the time, but what really makes this coin special is its rarity. During the composition change, errors were bound to happen, and some coins were struck incorrectly or in limited numbers. The 1982 no-mint mark penny is one such example. Whether it's the small date or large date variety, the no-mint mark pennies are rare and highly sought after by collectors. Here's how you can identify a 1982 no-mint mark penny. Check the date. Look for 1982 on the front of the coin. No mint mark. Make sure there's no D or S mint mark under the date. Size of the date. There are two types, the small date and the large date. Both are collectible, but the small date is often more valuable. Composition test. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while the zinc ones weigh 2.5 grams. A small kitchen scale can help you determine the composition. If you have a 1982 no-mint mark small date copper penny, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Now, let's talk about the exciting part. How much is the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth today? In recent years, these coins have sold for impressive amounts at auction. For example, a 1982 no-mint mark small date penny in pristine condition sold for over $18,000 at a professional auction. Even circulated coins with somewhere can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on their grade and composition. Copper varieties tend to be more valuable due to their rarity, so if you have a copper small date penny, you're in luck. Remember, condition is everything. Coins in uncirculated condition or with high grades from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC command the highest prices. So, why is this little penny worth so much? The answer lies in its rarity and demand. There were very few 1982 no-mint mark small date copper pennies struck, making them incredibly hard to find. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar to complete their collections, and the historical significance of the 1982 penny only adds to its appeal. Additionally, coins with errors or anomalies often fetch high prices because they represent a fascinating snapshot of minting history. Here's my advice: start checking your change. That penny sitting at the bottom of your jar could be worth more than you think. Look for 1982 pennies and inspect them carefully. If you suspect you've found a valuable one, consider getting it authenticated and graded by a professional service. Grading can significantly increase your coin's value, especially if it's in excellent condition. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1982 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. Who would have thought that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth thousands of dollars? If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you've found any rare coins in your collection. And remember, your next big discovery could be just a penny away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting tips and stories. Happy hunting! Could this humble penny hiding in your pocket be worth a fortune? You've heard that right. A single 1983 mint Mark Lincoln penny could fetch thousands of dollars in today's market. Stay tuned, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating story behind this coin, its incredible value, and what makes it so sought after by collectors. The 1983 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities of the United States Mint, known for producing billions of coins every year. In 1983, over 6.5 billion pennies were struck at Denver alone, making this a common coin at first glance. But as every coin collector knows, it's not just about how many were minted, it's about the details. The 1983 penny holds a special place in history because it marked the early years of the transition from copper to zinc-based pennies. Due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint made the switch in 1982, introducing pennies with a zinc core coated in copper plating. Interestingly, this change opened the door for some unique minting errors and anomalies, and that's where the 1983 penny shines. So, what exactly makes the 1983 Lincoln penny worth so much money? Let's break it down. Point 1: Rare errors and varieties. Many of the valuable 1983 pennies owe their high value to rare minting errors. A famous example is the double die reverse. This occurs when the design on the back of the coin is accidentally struck twice, creating a doubled appearance. Look for doubling on words like United States of America, 1 cent, or e pluribus unum. Two exceptional condition coins graded as MS-67 or higher, mint state, by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars. These are pennies that look practically flawless, with sharp details and no visible wear. Point 3: Composition anomalies. While most 1983 pennies were made of zinc, there are rumors of rare specimens struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982. If you come across a 1983 penny that weighs 3.11 grams instead of the standard 2.5 grams, you might have a copper penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the money. How much is this little coin really worth? Moneybag auction records in 2017. A near-perfect 1983 penny with a double die reverse sold for a whopping $17,625 at a heritage auction. Another 1983 penny in pristine condition, graded MS-68, fetched over $15,000 just a few years ago. Moneybag current market value. The current value of a 1983 penny depends on its condition and rarity. Common examples in circulated condition are worth 1 cent, of course, but coins in uncirculated condition or with minor doubling errors can sell for $20 to $50. Rare examples with significant errors or perfect grades, like MS-67 or MS-68, can easily bring in $5,000 to $10,000 or more, and if you somehow stumble upon a copper 1983 penny, you could be looking at a six-figure payday. So, how can you tell if your 1983 penny is a hidden treasure? Here's a simple guide. 1. Inspect the reverse for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to closely examine the lettering on the reverse. Look for doubled lines, especially on the words 1 cent or United States. 2. Check the coin's weight. A standard zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams, while a copper penny weighs 3.11 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight. 3. Assess the condition. Even minor scratches can impact a coin's value. If your penny looks flawless, consider sending it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. Who knew a small penny could carry such a big price tag? The 1983 D Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest treasures can make a huge impact. So, grab your pocket change, raid your piggy banks, and start hunting. You never know what you might find. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more incredible coin stories. And let me know in the comments, have you found any rare pennies in your collection? Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Hey there, coin enthusiasts! Have you ever held a penny in your hand and wondered if it could be worth thousands of dollars? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1983 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Not only is this coin rich in history, but it's also one that collectors are willing to pay a lot of money for. So, grab your change jar, and let's find out if you've been holding on to a small fortune. The history of the 1983 penny. In 1983, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies at its facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, there was one major change that makes the 1983 penny so interesting to collectors. Just 1 year earlier, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from making pennies primarily out of 95% copper to a zinc core coated with copper. Why? Rising copper prices in the 1970s and early 1980s made it more expensive to produce each penny than the coin's face value. The switch to a copper-plated zinc penny saved the government money but also led to some interesting errors. This brings us to the 1983 no-mint mark penny, produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from Philadelphia traditionally lack a mint mark, which is normal for pennies from this era. But what makes some of these 1983 pennies so special? Well, that's where things get exciting. The rare error that changed everything. In the world of coin collecting, errors and anomalies are like hitting the jackpot. And one of the most sought-after versions of the 1983 penny is a rare error known as the 1983 double die reverse, DDR. This error occurs when the design on the back of the coin is stamped twice, slightly offset, creating a doubled appearance. Look closely at the words 1 cent or e pluribus unum on the reverse side of the coin. If you see doubling, you may have a very valuable penny on your hands. Some of these double die error coins have sold at auctions for thousands of dollars. And here's the kicker, they often go unnoticed in everyday pocket change. So, it's worth checking. Why is the 1983 penny worth so much? So, why do collectors love the 1983 penny so much? Aside from the doubling error, there's also the question of composition. A small number of 1983 pennies were accidentally struck on leftover copper planchets from 1982 instead of the intended zinc planchets. These copper 1983 pennies are incredibly rare and highly desirable. In fact, one of these 1983 copper pennies sold at auction for a whopping $23,500 in recent years. That's right. A single penny selling for the price of a new car. So, the combination of a rare error, the possibility of an incorrect composition, and high collector demand makes the 1983 penny one to watch. Segment 4: Current Market Value. Now, let's talk about the current market value. For a standard 1983 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition, the value is typically just 1 cent, face value. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition or with the sought-after errors, the value skyrockets. Standard circulated penny, 1 cent, face value, uncirculated condition, $5 to $251,983. Double die reverse, $250 to $15,000, depending on condition. 1983 copper penny, $10,000 to $25,000 or more, based on its condition and authenticity. To maximize your coin's value, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Coins with high grades, like MS-65 or higher, can fetch premium prices in the market. How to spot valuable 1983 pennies. Here's how you can determine if your 1983 penny is worth more than its face value. Inspect the reverse side for doubling. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to check for doubling on the lettering. Weigh your coin. A regular zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams, while a copper penny weighs 3.11 grams. A digital scale can help you identify if you've got a rare copper coin. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal wear and strong details. Get it graded. Send your coin to a grading service for professional evaluation and certification. Final thoughts. Who knew that a simple penny from 1983 could hold such incredible value? Whether it's a rare error, a unique composition, or just a beautifully preserved piece, the 1983 Nomen Mark Lincoln penny is a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, go ahead, raid your piggy bank, search through your pocket change, and see if you've been holding on to a piece of history. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? The next video might just uncover your next big find. Until then, happy hunting, and I'll see you in the next one.